Hello and welcome to Monster Hunter, the last one of the season. We're going to do a review of the season, along with who's won what leagues, who's been relegated, which players are where, and which managers are where. So this is going to be fun. Let's get on with it. Thing is, where do we start? I mean, Niku stings. We'll work our way down for this season. Niku stings, absolute legend in this save. 4-star now. Now we'll leave it now. His value's gone up. What a player. Honestly, I can honestly say I think there's one bad game I've seen him have in our. I mean, we've had him 3 years, but in the 2 years that we've really had him, and the one game he did play, conceded for. I think that was against Lazio. Give him a bit of leeway. Zeki Selik, he's just solid. No, very rarely made any mistakes. I can't think of any. But he was so good. We are gonna miss these two centre backs. Team Coop Miners is on the books to go to Liverpool, and he's got 11 goals this season. Say we signed him for 32 million, I'd say that is money well spent. Alessandro Bastoni, arguably one of the best defenders in the world at the age of 24. Now, if you remember, we was actually supposed to get Davinson Sanchez last season. We could have bought him for 24 million, I think, but we thought no. I thought no. We'll go and get Bastoni for 37.5 million, and he is reaping the reward. He is reaping the reward since we are making some very good transfer decisions. Jose Gaia, how many assists did he get last season? None? 7. He got 7 assists last season. I predicted 10. But he made up for it this season with 11. He's a very good player. And again, he will be sorely missed. Carlos Soler, every time I look at him, I just think red card. Europa League final, red card. He had 1 red last season, and that was it. He's had 2 reds this season, as well as 9 yellows. He's a bit of a dirty bugger. I do love him though, because he's from the area. He's a Valencia fan, born in Valencia, and you can't dislike a player like that. Right, this is a bold claim now when I say this. He's the best player I've ever had on Football Manager, on any Football Manager ever. And those stats prove to you why. 30 games, 15 goals, 14 assists. Yeah, I know the penalties. In fact, the majority of them are penalties. But you've got to score them. He scored 13 of his 14 last season and scored 10 of his 11 this season. He's ruthless. But he gets loads of assists. So even if he doesn't score, getting 18 assists and 14 assists is just incredible anyway. So, hands down, my best player I've ever managed. Or is he? Leon Bailey. He's just so good. We bought him for 50 million, and I can tell you now, he will go for a hell of a lot more in the future. His natural fitness, he doesn't get injured often, and he just tears defence apart. Jean-Pierre, get out my face. He was awful. Maxime Lopez, he had a bit of an injury problem this season. But overall, he is one hell of a player. We signed him last season for 20 million. I mean, I don't know if you lot values, but 50 million is more than doubled his price. And he was originally a 3-star, so he has, his potential has gone up quite a lot. Luis Openda, one massive regret I have with Openda is that I didn't play him enough this season. 28 games, 20 goals. dare I say anymore, he's 23. And Napoli are after him. I can tell you now, we won't see the end of him in this save. I'm not saying we'll buy him, but we will definitely be up against him, as he can excel this club. Jules Koundé, another very good player, probably one of our highest buys actually. He's a solid centre half, still only 24 as well. He's got a lot in the locker, and his leadership, he could be a very good captain in the future. Very good rotational player with Bastoni and Koopmeiners. Diogo Dalot was just brought in purely for a backup, but he has been really good when he has played. Another one, bought in Valencia. Valencia fan, just like Soler, you just can't dislike a player like that. Okay, I've given Gonzalo Guedes a lot of stick this season, especially. Man, he scored 4 and assisted 3. It's not great. But what I will say is the goals that he has scored have been absolutely incredible. Yeah, he's a good player. Bruno Guimaraes, really liked him last season. Despite he's not actually played a lot at all, which is strange to say we paid 52 million for him. And even his price has gone up, probably because of the Champions League win. Right, I'll tell you the real reason why we bought him. I didn't see Danny Parejo making it this season. And Danny Parejo's just completely excelled it, so it's like, well, can't not play him. So, it is a shame. Because he would be really good. He may still be very good. Who knows? Enrique Rio, aka Enrico Rio. He had an incredible season last season. But this season I didn't play him as much, as I thought there were more on the line. I mean, 9 goals and 10 assists in his first professional season. That's more than he did at Espanyol's B team. This season, 4 goals, 2 assists, 2 man of the matches as well. We are definitely going to see him in the future. 25 million! Wow. Big Divock Origi. In theory, it didn't actually work out as well as I thought it would. A highlight of his was scoring against Liverpool in the Champions League with Thiago Almada scoring as well. See, I've got a bit of a memory. Now, James Milner was purely brought in to be a coach in the future, and he is currently undergoing his National A, so we may get him back in the future. I think his contract is ending. So at our new club, which, by the way, I've already decided our new club. This is the stream save that we did separately, so you don't know who we are yet. That will be in Thursday's video, so look out for that. Exciting times. Thiago Almada was a half decent player, to be fair. In the league, not so much, but the league wasn't our aim, so 6 goals, 7 assists. It's alright. No Enrico Rio though. Lorenzo. Now this guy is going to be very good. We signed for 4 million. He's worth 13.75 now. Yeah, physically very good. His attributes are decent for his age as well. And I can guarantee you'll see him with a few caps for Portugal in the future. Playing 12 games, scoring 4 goals, not bad at all. Jesus Vasquez. Do you know what? I could have played him a lot more than I did, because he was half decent. Again, 12 games, 3 assists, and he got a player of the match in that as well. Played against City, got an assist. Played against Chelsea and got an assist. He's a man for the big occasion. Domingo Lopez, he had so much potential at the start at Valencia, and he's just fallen because I just can't seem to loan him out anywhere. No one wants him. Sergio Alvarez, I don't actually think he's played a game for us. No, he hasn't. So, Yeah, he's been there when we needed him, but we haven't, so what's the point? Alessandro Pereira. He does look like a very good player for the future. Played 18, scored 6 from midfield. So he's had a half-decent season. This guy's going to be an absolute world beater. 31 games, 10 goals, 9 in the league, and he's just turned 17. If we sold him now, we'd make a profit on him anyway, just from him being out on loan. So, yeah. And that is our team. As for, I don't think we can see players from last season, but you've got players like Davinson Sanchez, you've got Milik, who was very good last season. Who we actually signed? I think we signed loads of players this year, I just can't remember, this season's been that long. Did we get rid of anyone? Luis Montiano, he would have been good, but don't think he was at that level. Jordi Escobar, I really wanted to play Jordi Escobar, but he just wasn't doing it. Doing very well at Nottingham Forest though. Thierry Correa could have done better. Gabriel Barbosa as well. He's had a half decent season. Norwich in the Europa League. It's all about Anderson. This guy looks really good. Signing for 3.5 million. And look at that, 11 goals from midfield for Las Palmas. Centelles has had an okay season. Daniel Vass, oh Daniel. He was very good for us. Very versatile as well. And didn't complain about anything. Anyway, let's have a look at the competitions around Europe. Come on. Right, so we won the league by 7 points, which was... Right, listen. We won the league by 7 points in the end. Very convincing. 91 points as well. But that's actually the worst record. That's the worst winner yet. Deportivo de la Coruña was relegated with Real Zaragoza and Deportivo Alaves. I like adding the Spanish twist on it. Villarreal, Barca and Atletico Madrid getting European football. Villarreal in the EC2, which is that European Conference League that is eventually going to come into play. Barcelona and Atletico Madrid getting into the Europa League, with Valencia, Real Madrid, Sevilla and Real Betis getting in the Champions League once again. Nuno Espirito Santo is having a very good season there. Oh, we could call him Juan Jose Medieval. But we don't have him. He was their top goal scorer. Lassina Traore does look like a very good player. That for 5.25 million as well. And he looks solid. Oh, he was their highest rated player. Luis Milla. Any games did he play? Played a lot of games. Anyone there still recognisable? Christian Rivero used to play for Valencia. I don't think we actually sold him, did we? No. Sold him a long time ago. Oriol Busquets. He's a very good player. Right, why are we looking at Real Betis? So the league champions in the Premier League were Man City, who we could have gone to. Remember, when we joined Valencia, instead they won it by 6 points. Liverpool finishing second, Man United in third, and Arsenal in fourth. Stoke, Aston Villa, and Crystal Palace were relegated. Is Jack Grealish still there? Jack Grealish is still there, and he's still very good. He plays the role that we like as well. Hint, hint. Who knows? Crystal Palace also went down. Sheffield United and Leicester just avoided the drop. Bournemouth and Burnley are getting Europa League football, while Chelsea get the European Conference League. Tottenham miss out completely. Who is the Tottenham manager now? Oh, we've gone back to Pochettino. He's a very good coach, Paul McGuinness. He's one of the best coaches on this game. Why are we looking for Tottenham's staff? What? Right, next one. Would you like to have a guess at who won the French First Division? Believe it or not, PSG won it. Wow. By a whopping 28 points. Monaco and Lyon also getting Champions League with Angers, Marseille and Stade Rennais getting... Oh wait, no. Marseille have got Champions League. Angers and Stade Rennais have got Europa League. How's that worked? And Lille up there as well. Le Havre, Sergio and Amiens getting relegated. Which Amiens also got relegated this season in real life. Very strangely. I mean, I think they are taking it to court. We may do a video on some roundup on football talk soon, maybe. Hint hint. Serie A, Napoli. Oh, what's happened to you? Finished 24 points behind top. Who did they lose to this season? Awful. They still got any of our players? Lotti still there. No, I'm away from this. Inter, Juve, Roma, Napoli, Champions League, and Lazio, Cagliari. I can't say this name. Cagliari. I'm gonna say it that way. Getting Europa League, and Atalanta getting EC2. Spal, Frosinone, and Ascoli getting relegated. Do you know what? I genuinely thought we were missing a league. Who do you reckon won the league this season? I'm gonna guess Bayern Munich. It was. They won by an absolute margin. And yeah. What I will say is that I'm loading up when we finish the season. But in the new season that you will see tomorrow, Hans-Dieter Flick is not the Bayern Munich manager anymore. But neither are we, so yeah. We were approached and I turned it down as I feel I'd rather go somewhere else. We were offered the Hoffenheim have been relegated. They not actually come up and go back down again. Yeah, they got relegated in the first season, promoted in the second, 15th last season, and relegated again. There's Joe Gomez. Wow, he's a very good player. Why am I scouting him? We're not even at Valencia anymore. One thing that retro footballers are going to love to see: Hamburg, Champions League. Dieter Hecking as manager, former Gladbach and Wolfsburg manager, doing well there. Yangel Herrera from Man City. God, it's testing me head this, isn't it? And it is nice to see Hamburg back up there. So you've got Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, Leipzig and Hamburg with the Champions League, Bayer Leverkusen and Wolfsburg in the Europa League, and also, if you do like retro football, Werder Bremen. Unai Emery. He's not actually there, I don't think. No, I think he left. Didn't he? Borussia Mönchengladbach having an absolute borderline season. Frankfurt, Hertha Berlin down there as well. I think they got relegated, didn't they? Yeah, they got relegated in the first season. Tell you what, this is testing my memory, this. If you haven't already, go and look for Matheus Cunha's goal on last weekend. It was a goal worthy of winning any title. Absolutely insane. Let's have a little look at the transfers in the world. Got the second highest reputation. Fourth richest. Wow, that's a lot of green. Hertha Berlin are up there as well. Wait, are we the third? I'm going to say, viewers, I do apologise for this moment. Why did I think we were third? We were second. It's been a long day. Highest reputational club. Yeah, we are. Wow. We've flown up. Imagine we weren't that high up that long ago. we have any players in this? Leon Bailey. That's it. Right, let's have a look at the transfers. So, this year, Luka Jovic, the man who haunts our dreams, joined Man City for 95 million. He's worth 69 million now. Adam Adaya. He is a very good player from what I've seen. I've only seen a little bit of him, but he does look like a very good player. 58 million though. Renan Lodi, left back from Atletico Madrid. He's a very good player. They made a profit on him, so I mean, can't argue with that, can you? Mr. Wege, he always seems to go around everywhere in this game. Not just on my save, obviously, but on everyone else's that I've seen. Alan Sigurdsson, as we've already seen, played for Barcelona. Matheus Henrique. I can't wait for the time where we're just going to get loads of new gen players that are going to go for like 700 million. Now, just before I leave your lovely faces, I'm going to give you a little hint of who we're managing or where we're managing. So, because this is the end of the video now, what we are going to do is I'm going to play some stereotypical music from the country we are going to manage in. I may get a bit of hate for this, but I think I've earned the right to have a bit of a rest. So, cue that weird piano / thingy thing. See you later.